What's going on, everyone? Darian here with Live at 5. So, tonight I want to talk about success stories, okay? Because we don't hear enough about them. There's small businesses that start out, people go through different struggles, ups and downs, and everything like that. So, this conversation, because the idea for Live at 5 was never just about me, hence why it's not Darian McNee live. It's Alive at 5. So, in particular, I like reaching out to small businesses. I like motivating people. I like working with different businesses. So, this is going to age me a little bit, but back in 2003 to maybe early 2004, I met Stephanie Foley through friends, and we've known each other since then. So, when when we first met, she was always the funny one, the comedian, and talking about dreams and motivation and you know what, one day I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And at that time, I can honestly say I had a job mentality. I'm like, man, you're crazy. Everybody, you're talking about things that are never ever gonna happen. Like, that's just not gonna happen. At that time my mindset wasn't in that right place. So since 2003, somehow we've been able to keep in contact. All right, and I've been watching what she's done in the last few years. In particular, it started in 2018. It's called Mad Hatter Comedy Club in Medicine Hat. All right, so through COVID and everything else, she's got her own comedy club now. Um, I don't know all of the details, but I know that they do events in Medicine Hat, and I know that she works with different artists in other parts of the province as well. One being Grand Prairie, because I asked her about if they were able to bring people up here, because that would be something that we'd possibly look at as well, a Live at 5 feature. And so let's talk about this for a second. So she's got 63 reviews on Facebook with a 4.9 rating. 3,602 people like the page. 3,765 have checked in, or 37 people follow the page, and 1,087 have checked in there. So keep in mind, most of this was just somebody who liked comedy. Go look at the page and you will see some really cool things that has gone on over the last couple of years. And this is a success story. So this didn't happen overnight. So many people, God, like, I talk to people all the time. They're like, well, it's been a week. How come we don't have a response to that? Dude, it's been a week. What do you want? What do you expect? It takes time to develop what you are working on. It takes the time, it takes the motivation to keep something like this going through COVID is pretty remarkable. You know, when when she started it, I know that she didn't expect COVID or anything like that, and I remember watching at the time that it was always packed. The videos that I watched, it was always packed. So of course, how do you have a comedy club that's supposed to make people laugh if you can't have any people? That makes it pretty difficult, right? So she's managed to go through this. They're still moving forward now. They're doing live events all the time. Well, more often than not now, especially with things opening up. There's an event February 26th with Chris Gordon. And the one thing I want to say about this is I just asked Stephanie if I could talk about it because I just remember at the time where my mindset was, it would have never been able to develop that kind of dream. It was years later when I started looking at different things and developing that mentality to say, hey, you know what? We're going to do this. And it's already done. So this is my piece for her, for Mad Hatter Comedy Club. You guys rock, and yeah, can't wait to chat a little bit more and have you live one of these days. We'll keep in touch on that. So if you guys like comedy, make sure that you check out their club. They're located in Medicine Hat. They've got different things going on in other places. I don't really know all the details. And for the record, I'm not getting paid for this. This is just somebody I've been watching for a while, and they're always positive. They're always moving forward. They never quit, and they're on point. So I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic night. Let's go.